But I'm actually weirder than you think, cause I'm
friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with.
Hey guys, Josh Taylor Vlogs back at you with another video today. Today I'm representing my boy E over at Soda Free Ent Tech. So make sure you check out his channel. There's going to be a link to his channel in the description below. And if you want to see the unboxing of this, of which Soda Free sent me, the card should be right over here if you want to click on that. But the point of today's video is to show you my first ever experience earning money with Doordash. Now if you don't know what Doordash is, it's kind of a newer thing around my area, but it's been out for a while now. And basically people can order food from restaurants such as McDonald's or Taco Bell or pretty much quite a few restaurants, Chick-fil-A, etc. And then if you're a dasher, aka me, you go to the restaurant, you pick up their food, and you take it to their home or their apartment or whatever. And I've just been looking for ways to supplement my income here and there because I only am given part-time hours at my current job, even though I was promised full-time. So things have been a little bit rough financially, even with phone farming. Phone farming is more for Amazon gift cards and stuff, in my experience, for me at least. So I was looking for a way to boost my earnings a little bit. I just wanted to show you guys how much I earned in about 1.5 or close to 2 hours of work. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but I know it was 2 hours or less, okay? So at the very least, we can split up what I made and give you the hourly amount. So let's see, today is Monday, April 29th, and on Saturday, April 27th, I decided to go out and Doordash at around 10:15 or 10:30, I feel like it was. Prior to that, I didn't really care for the app very much because it showed that it wasn't busy in my area, so I didn't have much work. So here you've got Lansing, where I live, and now it says busy, but you know, I'm not going to go out tonight and deliver. So at the time, before this last Saturday though, it kept showing not busy in your area, navigate to an area which is busier. And so my neighbor started using it as well, and we are trying to just experiment on what times are really good to go out and Doordash. So as you can see, it like turned red here, and that means it's really busy, and you can just turn it off and on within the app. So you can see Dash Now right there, and I'm not going to do that. Like I said, the point of this video is to just talk about the app and what I earned so far. So I left at about 10:30, and I don't think it was more than like 5 or 10 minutes of me turning my dashing on that I got my first order. And it was for McDonald's, and they also, when you sign up, they give you a company debit card. Not going to show the front much because, yeah, you know, whatever. But they give you a card because sometimes you will actually have to pay for the customer's order at the actual restaurant. So my first order was McDonald's, and I believe I got like $8.50 for doing the delivery, and that was pretty cool. It was kind of a hectic process because it was in the East Lansing, Michigan McDonald's, which is right next to the famous Michigan State University campus. So of course it was packed, and I had like 10 or 12 people ahead of me, so I had to wait a good 10 or 15 minutes. But thankfully they still got my order to me on time and in a timely manner. And on the app it should show you what time you should deliver and pick up the order by in order to be on good time. And even though I had a lot of people in front of me, I was still able to deliver it to the girl within the time frame that they wanted me to. It was a little hard at first because she lived in a huge apartment complex with like multiple entrances, but it gives you the phone number of the customer so you can text or call them. I recommend calling them because it's more straightforward and to the point. So I just gave her a call, and she kind of directed me on where to go, and that took about 20 or 30 minutes by the time I was done because it took so long at McDonald's having to wait for everyone else to order before me. So for that I earned around $8.50, and I'm just going off what I remember because it doesn't actually show you like after the fact how much each order earned you. Not trying to make this too crazy long, but I do want to be a little in depth for you guys as well, because I don't know, if your area is busy enough, you should definitely think about doing this. And you don't have to have a vehicle, you can actually do it on a bike if you really wanted to. Apparently that's allowed. So $8.50 from my first order, which was about a half hour. Usually it wouldn't take that long. And then as soon as I delivered it, because there's a slide once you delivered it button, so you just slide it and then it'll let you take another order. As soon as I delivered it, I got an order for Buffalo Wild Wings, just like that. And I thought it was weird because the girl's order was like $14 and I got like $8.50 or something. This Buffalo Wild Wings order was like literally $46 or something, and I think I only got around $7 for that, which isn't bad still, but I was just surprised because I thought the higher the bill, maybe the more you would get, but it appears that that is not necessarily the case. So that took me another 25 minutes or so because the order wasn't ready yet when I picked it up. And then, of course, we had to navigate through Michigan State University campus as it was a student, but I was able to find the guy's dorm room and give him a call, and he met me in the lobby. So that was relatively stress-free. And I will mention that my roommate Mark drove me around, so I was very lucky about that. I am a good driver, but I don't have the best sense of direction sometimes, even with GPS. And if you know anything about Michigan State University, it's one of the more large campuses in the United States, if I remember correctly. And to me, it's easy to get lost. So I was lucky I had Mark to drive me, and my neighbor went along with us as well, so she could kind of get some more experience with it. So within the first hour, I got 2 orders. And I'm sure if things would have went a little smoother, I might have been able to squeeze one more order in. I don't know. So that was pretty easy. So I made around roughly $15 or so during my first hour of door dashing. And this was on a Saturday night, so obviously it's going to be busier than other times. And as soon as I slid the button to confirm that I delivered the Buffalo Wild Wings, I got another order for a pizza place. And this girl ordered like some falafels and like one other item, and it was like maybe half a mile or a mile away from where I currently was, so that was a very smooth process. And they actually had the order ready for me when I went right into the restaurant, so that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that one I believe was around $8 or so, roughly $8 to $8.50. Like I said, I don't remember exact numbers because they're not just like a flat $8 or anything most of the time. It tells you right straight up if you want to accept the order, how much you're going to make. And during surge times or rush hours, sometimes you get a $1 or $2 bonus per order. Even though it was a busy time when I was doing it, I didn't get any bonuses. My neighbor Marla did get a $2 bonus for 2 deliveries. Like, I think it was earlier in the day around 6 p.m. So maybe like the dinner times will give you that boost of earnings. But so that was my third order. And my last order for the night was at Taco Bell, which was on the other side of Lansing. So it was kind of a longer distance. It took probably about 15 minutes or so to get there, and it was like a 6-mile trip one way. And the girl had ordered Taco Bell, so at McDonald's and Taco Bell, I had to use the company debit card in order to pay for the order. And it tells you on the app what they want, how they want it, if they want anything extra, etc. And one thing I would recommend is to double check the bags when you get the order. And you're not supposed to touch the customer's food, but I'm just saying open it up, make sure you count the number of items, and do the best you can. And if not, just let them know that they're missing something at the restaurant. Like at McDonald's, the girl wanted an extra barbecue sauce, and the guy only gave me 2. So I was just like, hey, can I please get an extra barbecue sauce? And he was more than happy to hook me up with it, even though they normally charge extra, because it was his mistake. Another thing I want to say is you always want to make sure you have napkins, utensils, and straws, just in case the restaurant doesn't put any in there. A lot of times they don't, so it's going to make you look bad if you don't actually have that when you deliver it to the customer. So by the time I got done with Taco Bell, it was like a $25 order, and I think it was around $8.75 that I was paid for that. It was a little difficult because the girl's apartment complex was very dark and you couldn't see very well. And I went to the wrong entrance once again, so I just gave her a call, and she directed me in the right direction. And she was just like, I'm so sorry, this place is confusing, whatever. And I was just like, no big deal, thank you for directing me. And at the end of the night, I worked for roughly, I want to say it was about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So not even quite 2 hours, okay? And I'm going to go to my earnings here. And for April 22nd and 28th, I got $31.35. Don't know if you can see that, but that's just, it tells you the whole week, and I only worked for Saturday for like less than 2 hours. So if you do the math, that's basically $15-16 an hour, And I forgot to mention that the third order, the girl actually gave me a $2 tip in cash as well. So technically I made $33.35 in less than 2 hours. And I'm not going to say I could do this full time, because realistically I can't, because I have another job that requires me to be there, etc. But I definitely am going to try to pick this up part time, because it could boost my earnings easily. And usually it says that it's direct deposit, so you get paid every week. And like today, they said that I got paid, but it's going to take 2 or 3 days to show up in my checking account. So that's pretty cool that you get paid every week. And if you really get out there and hustle when it's busy, because sometimes it's not, but if you do get out and hustle while it's busy, you can actually make some decent money, in my opinion. I mean, it was only $33, whatever, but I've never, besides overtime, which is time and a half, hourly wages, I've never made $15 or $16 an hour. And to do so in this case was a very simple process. So I think that's all I want to cover in this video. If you guys have any other questions, or if you want me to make a different type of video about DoorDash and my experience, please let me know in the comments below. What did you think of the video? Let me know. Make sure to smash that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the push bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. So that way you guys can see my new content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.
Give me your forever.